What's up, everyone? Just wanted to do a quick lesson on a device that I use a lot, and I hear a lot of musicians using this. Not only do I want to show you the device, but I want to show you the concept behind the device so that you can utilize it in your improvisation and composition, etc. So here's the device. So what that is, in basic form, is it's a 5 chord moving to a 1 chord. Not only is it these chords, but it's also a little lick that bridges the two chords. And so, if we look at this in the key of C, right, we're using G7 because G is the 5 of C, right? We're going from the 5 to the 1. Not only are we doing that, but we're playing a lick that takes us from the 3rd of the G, of the 5 chord, to the 3rd of the C chord, which is the 1 chord. So it's a very logical and balanced lick. It originates from classical music. But again, you will hear this concept, especially the depth of the concept, utilized in just about every genre that has come out since classical. So here's where it gets interesting, is rather than playing 5 to 1 in the key of C, we're going to look at another chord in the key of C, such as the 2 chord, right? And we're going to pretend like that 2 is in its own key, meaning it's now a 1. And so we say if 2 is 1, what is its 5? It would be A in the key. So D minor, right? Its 5 is A7. So anything you would normally play in the key of D, actually, over that 5, in theory, will work moving as a 5 of 2 to the 2. So in other words, right? Same exact lick. What if we do it to the 3 chord? Or to the 6 chord? Or to the 4 chord? Or 5? Etc., etc. So let's take this a bit further, okay? Again, in theory, right, this implies that anything we would normally play over a 5 should work when we use it in this secondary dominant concept. By the way, that's in classical theory, that's what this is called, secondary dominant, because normally the dominant, the regular dominant, right, in the key is the 5. But this is secondary because we're looking at the chord we're going to and asking what is its 5. So let's do a more spicy 5 now, an altered dominant rather than regular dominant. So here's an altered dominant in the key of C. This is a G7 sharp 5 sharp 9. And let's do a little lick here too. All right, cool. Now let's apply that to all the other areas that we can. What if we were moving to the 2 chord? And back to the 1. Or to the 4 chord. Right? Let's take it even further now. Rather than just playing 5 of to whatever, let's do 2 5 of. So in other words, right, to C, 2 5 1, D minor, G7, C major, right? And let's make it a spicy 2 5 1. So we're going to do D minor 11 to G7 sharp 11. Right? Again, let's do that now to the 2 chord. What if we do it to the 6 chord? as you can see, you can keep expanding and expanding on this concept, especially if you know tons of different progressions and cycles of getting to 1. And there's a lot of them, 251, 6251, 36251, etc., etc. Start applying Coltrane changes. It gets really deep. Yeah, that's the concept. I hope that it is interesting to you, and I hope this was useful. For those of you who are signed up with my Patreon, I have this little thing I wrote out with tabs so that you can learn all these licks easily and put your fingers in the same spot that I'm putting mine. Yeah, let me know what you think, if you have any questions, if you'd like me to further elaborate on this concept. Thank you. Peace.